Greetings, fellow armchair Imagineers. Tiki here, and during the Oscars tonight, I should be downstairs with my mother, watching them, having a good time. But instead, I'm up here 5 hours after this incident, and my mind is just racing, and I need to get it off my chest. Because I'm sick of living like this. I am sick of treating myself like this. And I would like to... Honestly, I've thought a lot about bringing mental health awareness to the channel. I think today is a good opportunity for me to do that. So we're going to have a little bit of a story time today. I apologize if the traffic outside is loud. I just didn't want to asked my mom to turn down the Oscars, so I stepped outside. So today, I went to the goddamn mall food court, and I did about the most simple thing that you can do at a mall food court. I ordered a slice of pizza. But, here's the catch. I mobile ordered it. Now, the reason I mobile ordered it is because this particular pizza counter was very unorganized. And I could not tell which line was to place your order and which line was to pick up the food. So I figured, well, if I mobile order, then they'll just tell me where to pick my food up. So I did that. I freaking downloaded their app. I put in a mobile order for a single slice of pizza. Not exactly the most, complicated order in the world. Probably about the physically easiest thing you could possibly do. I got an email, said it would be ready in 3 minutes, and I sat there, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and 15 minutes later, was time for me to run for my bus, which, granted, yes, I know that was probably a mistake on my part to assume I would be able to walk in to get a slice of pizza within 20 fucking minutes. 20 minutes to get a slice of pizza and eat that slice of pizza on my walk to the bus stop does not seem like it's an unreasonable thing to expect. But I guess it was, because I was just sitting there. And here's what I'm really upset about here. I'm really upset about a couple things. I'm really upset about the lack of organization at this place. I don't even really want to directly call it out because, frankly, earlier today, I was about ready to burn it to the ground and call out every single person that was working there and get them fired. I don't want to do that anymore. I've calmed down enough to at least not want to do that. But I will say, how can you... I genuinely don't understand how you can get a mobile order for a slice of pizza and say that it's going to be ready in 3 minutes and then just leave the person hanging like that. I genuinely don't understand that. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. That is upsetting to me. The fact that it's such a simple order, it would have literally taken them less than a minute to get a slice of pizza from the pre-made pizza that was just sitting out there. It's not like they had to wait to pull out another pizza. It was sitting there. They could have given me a slice of it, but they just didn't. They just stood there. They just ignored the fact that I had an order. Now, I'm sure everyone is probably asking me at this point, well, why didn't you just go up and ask? Well, a couple reasons. Number one, I had my app open, the app that they told me to download, that there were signs all around the food court saying to download this damn app. And the app, it just kept telling me, your order's almost ready, your order's almost ready. We are preparing your order, we are preparing your order. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, how long does it take to prepare a slice of pizza? There's literally no preparation involved in this. All you do is grab the slice, put it on the plate, and then just punch in, your order is ready. How the fuck am I sitting there for fucking 10 minutes with the whole, your order's getting ready, we're preparing your order? That right there is in one, all right? That right there is strike in one. Strike two for me is the fact that, like I said, there is no organization at this place at all. So why did I not just walk up and ask? Because I'm a rule follower, and my app said that it wasn't ready yet. But here's the thing. Here's another thing that made the whole situation super frustrating. You know how on like DoorDash, for example, if you're on the screen that is displaying your order and you can track your driver and all that good stuff, but if you go off of that screen to browse the rest of the app, you can easily get back to that screen? Yeah. Well, I had the bright idea to check and see on my app if there was any indication of why it was taking so long, or if I was maybe like in a virtual queue or something like that. But the second that I went back to my home screen on the app, the order that I was waiting for, you know, that screen that said like, you know, your order is being prepared, I could not get back to that screen. So now I'm sitting here and I don't even have proof that I am waiting for an order because I decided to get away from that screen. And the third reason why I didn't ask is because I didn't know who to ask. And here's the thing with autism, man. And I'm speaking from the heart here. You do not want to ask the wrong person. You do not want to burden other people with your own shit. And I know that this is ridiculous for people who don't have autism. I know it's hard for them to understand, but for me personally, I feel like I'm enough of a burden just in my day-to-day life with just the awkward shit I do. Like, I find it very hard to make eye contact with people. I find that I am very awkward in day-to-day social interactions. I find that my general demeanor is off-putting to people, and this is all stuff that I'm working on, but I can't really, you know, it's who I am. And so, it's really hard for me when I don't even have the order screen up, and I don't even know who to talk to. It's very hard for me to ask for help in a situation like that when I literally don't even know what line is for what, and I'm trying to rush to the bus. And like I said, I know that in retrospect, I probably would have just waited until I got on the bus and got to where I needed to go to get some food, but I had like 20 minutes to kill, and I stupidly assumed that 20 minutes would be an adequate amount of time to go into the fucking mall and get a slice of pizza and eat the pizza on the way to the bus. And I was fucking wrong. And so I am horribly offended by the fact that these people just, you know, got the mobile order and just sat on their asses and did not fulfill it. There is no excuse for that. That is just shitty customer service. I'm very offended at the fact that for autistic people and for anyone who might be on the spectrum or might have learning disabilities or what the fuck ever, sensory issues, whatever, there should be fucking clearly labeled windows. There should be a window labeled clearly for placing your orders, and then there should be a clearly labeled place to pick up your orders. It is not the fucking customer's responsibility to fucking figure that shit out, especially when they have crippling anxiety. I think I'm gonna stop because I'm getting myself worked up. This is the type of shit I've been going through. This has been eating me up all day. I know it's just $6, but it's very much just a principle of the situation type of thing. And I feel like this right here is a really good example of how even something that appears to be very, very simple, like borderline, it borderline requires no brain energy at all to accomplish something like this. And yet somehow through my autism and my anxiety, I failed. And that's incredibly frustrating for me. So let me know if any of you can relate to this. Let me know if you'd like to see more mental health stuff like this on the channel. Honestly, the main reason I'm recording this is to just get the story there without having to tell it a million times. I can just be like, hey, look, I made a video about this. Watch this. So, yeah, if this isn't something you guys want to see, by all means, this will be the first and last thing I upload that's like this. But honestly, the way that I talk about mental health, I don't sugarcoat it. I really don't. And it could be valuable to people to hear an insight like that. Because it's a struggle, man. It is a struggle every day. It is a battle in my head every day to make sure that I am not, to make sure that I am not interrupting people or making people uncomfortable. And I know I put too much stock into that, but I'm just rambling at this point. All right. Well, yeah. Like I said, let me know if you would like to see more of this type of content or more story times about stressful situations like this. I've got a bunch of material. All right. See y'all later.